What's up, Mad Hatter gang? How you all doing? It's your boy, the Mad Hatter. That's extremely bad. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that next time. So yeah, good morning, gang. How you all doing? It's morning. I just woke up and I thought the first thing I should do was go down and record a video about my thoughts on 2021, a year in retrospect. Yeah, initially I had this plan of like making like a very big video and I wanted to go to like cool locations to film it, but then yeah, that didn't turn out. I didn't have enough time to like drive to like cool locations, so now I'm just shooting in like my backyard. So yeah, so this is going to be a very long rambly video. Okay, so if you're not into it, it's okay completely. You can just click it off. Okay, it's not going to be a comedy video that I usually do, although I would say my life is a comedy. Sorry, that was stupid. Anyways, so yeah, it's going to be a long rambly video, so if you want to skip, feel free to skip it. And yeah, I just want to talk about how the year went and maybe promote some creators that I really enjoyed this year. And yeah, hopefully also thank you guys in the process. So people ask me, Zaid, how was your 2021? And to that I say, dude, it was shit. I have this analogy when people ask me, I keep telling them this, okay? So I don't tell them it was shit from the start because, you know, it's too direct. And so I tell them this, that, imagine 2020 is the final boss of video game, okay? And you've done everything and you've gone and you defeated this boss, okay? He is pretty strong and you defeated him and you're like, yes, I've done it, boys, I've done it, I have won. But the boss music never stops playing. And then you realize the boss has a second stage where he has more powers, he has a bigger health bar, and you have to defeat him. But you can't because he kicks your ass, but because he is more stronger than he was before. So yeah, 2021 for me was this second level of the boss. You know, it's like he refuses to die. And I don't know if I still defeat the boss in 2020, like the 2021 boss, will he like, I don't know, resurrect for the third time? So I don't know, maybe we'll change the analogy later on, but yeah, that's what the analogy I give. It's like 2021 is like the boss that has a second stage and it comes back and hits you harder. So yeah, so basically what I'm saying, it's been a tough year, okay? And I'm not the only one. I know there's a lot of people who have also had like, yeah, their years have also been like pretty hard. Yeah, 2021 in general has been pretty hard on people, and yeah, and if you're watching this and if it was hard for you, I am so sorry that you had to go through this, and I hope things will change for the better, okay? And anyways, for me, 2021 was, yeah, it was pretty hard, and I don't know, sometimes I did not see any hope, you know, like, I didn't see any hope towards the end of the year, but yeah, somehow we are like already in December, and I just wanted to thank all my, like, subscribers and my viewers, because like, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have, I don't know, I don't think I would have made it to 2021, because like making films like got me through a lot of shit that I was dealing with in my personal life, and I'm pretty sure that's very true for a lot of my filmmaker friends as well. So this year we've made like a lot of films. I've made like 20-ish sort of short films, and two documentaries, two feature films, the Everyday Gamer and the Printer and the Boy. So yeah, I'm glad that like the response that's coming for that was like really great. People really liked the Printer and the Boy. They said it was really nice. It really made me very happy. like YouTube is a tough game, you know, and there's a lot of like discouragement because, you know, it's pretty hard like early on, you know, to start, to have an audience, for like to make people watch your videos. It's hard. You don't see, like, you put a lot of effort in some videos and they like never materialize into something, and it's hard that way, you know. But I feel like sometimes recently, like some random person who I've never met, okay, I won't tell his name because, you know, because privacy and all that shit. So yeah, he randomly messages me saying that, oh, I really like your content, and I was like, what, you watch my content? So yeah, like, you know, this small kind of things, small forms of encouragement, like have such a big impact on small creators like me. Yeah, they give us the extra like fuel to like keep going on and, you know, and keep chasing the dream. So yeah, that was a really fun incident. Here are some of the creators that I really liked. I'm sorry if like I don't include you, and if I did enjoy you, because I just made this list in a hurry. Yeah, I watched a lot of people. I really enjoyed their content, and yeah. So let's start with folk films. You know, the films that come for free on YouTube, which are made for like little to no money. So yeah, my first film that I really enjoyed this year was Video Carnage. Video Carnage is made by Doom Production. I believe it's Ethan and Jordan who are the directors. Yeah, so they're like a duo, and I think Ethan does the cinematography while Jordan directs. It's a great film. It's a really fun film to watch, you know. Then the second film that I really liked was Watch Me As I Go by 922 Films. 922 Films has been one of the biggest inspirations, I feel, for a lot of creators on YouTube. At least he's for me, you know. He's Dan Lotz. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah. Yeah, he's been a very big inspiration to me. The filmmakers, budding filmmakers, he's very kind. He offers a lot of his like advice on filmmaking. He's really talented as well, and he makes like great films. And yeah, he's just a nice personality to be around, you know. So yeah, Watch Me As I Go is a film that he made with his wife while he was on vacation. Talk about being a workaholic, am I right? But yeah, it's a great film. It's just a very meditative, like, just chill film. So if you're looking for something very easy to like take in, you should really watch that. It's around 40 minutes long, so it's not very long. The third film I really want to highlight is a film that actually did not release this year, but it was released in 2019, I believe. It's made by Talat Ahmed, and the film is titled Dhew. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's called it's called Dhew, and it's basically, it deals with like it deals with loss. It deals with the themes of loss in the movie, and it's really a cool film because it's made in Bangladesh, so South Asians represent. So yeah, it's a really good picture. It has excellent cinematography, and yeah, some really great performances, and the framing in that film is like really cool. And yeah, I really enjoyed that film. You know, it reminded me of a lot of like Ozu's work, the Japanese director. So yeah, do check it out. Okay, it's a great film. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. The fourth film that I really liked is one of my dear friend, Ashin Josh. So he is like a filmmaker from Kerala, in India. So he released a film this year called Daydreams. It's a short film, but it's around like 20-ish minutes. And yeah, it's like, it has a really cool concept, and yeah, it has some excellent cinematography and composition. And I really enjoyed the performances in that video, especially the doctor, who was like absolutely amazing in that film. So yeah, do check that film out. It's a really cool film. Another film that I really want to highlight is this film called The Last Days of Childhood. Yeah, so I'm not remembering right, but yeah, it's a film by Mridul Chibber. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So he goes by the name of Unmovied on YouTube, and this movie is basically a very good time capsule. It's a time capsule movie. So yeah, initially I had I didn't understand it, but like after watching it like a few more times, like it started to set in. It was a Yeah, Mridul Chibber is he's pretty young, and he's made like such a great film, which is very insightful. It deals with like him not getting his license, and like it sort of brought this PTSD back when I was also dealing with like getting a license, and like I thought how this was like the end of the world. So yeah, it was. Yeah, so it's a great film. You should definitely watch it. And if anyone who's coming out of his teen years and going into the 20s, yeah, you should definitely watch that film. It'll resonate with you a lot. Another film that I really liked is Black Dog by, I believe his name is Nicholas Adamson. Okay, he goes on by the name of the Don't Tell Show. He is a movie reviewer as well as a filmmaker. I feel Black Dog, although it is categorized as what do you call it, as a short film because it's like 30 minutes long, I feel it definitely packs the punch of a feature film. It has some really good pacing that you don't see in folk films, like lots of good pacing. The pacing is like really good in that film, and the performance is also really great, and it has this very chaotic energy to it that I really enjoy. So yeah, you should watch that. These are some of the films that I watched. There are lots of films that I've also watched. I don't remember them. So yeah, these are the films for now. And I want to highlight some creators that I really enjoyed this year. So number one would obviously be my favorite, Joel Haver. If it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would have been today. And yeah, like I don't think he needs a shout out because he already has like a lot of he has like enough fan base. So yeah, but still I'm just gonna tell him, if you don't watch Joel Haver, you should definitely watch. He's like one of the most wholesome dudes and extremely talented. And then I want to give a shout out to my dear friend Clemences Kozlovas, I believe that's his name. And he's this filmmaker from Lithuania, and he makes movies weekly. And yeah, he does like a really good job. He has like really cool concepts. He made a movie about how AI affects human behavior, and and we've also done like a collab. So yeah, it was really fun. He's a great filmmaker, super talented, from Lithuania. Then I want to give a shout out to the creators called NOKERIC and Mammoth in Space, because they just bring so much of the zing that old YouTube had, like the Filthy Frank era. So they bring that like snappy pacing and like this like no holds barred comedy that goes. So yeah, I really enjoy their work. So Eric, if you're listening, please collab with me. But yeah, Eric is like really funny, and so is Mammoth in Space. Another creator that I really liked this year, I found through Joel Haver, was Like a Fox Studio. Their movies have this really amazing cinematography. I really like their color grading, and and it's like really well written, I really enjoyed that. It's very well written. Like the jokes are really funny. There was that one film about a Santa singing like a rock and roll song, and it was like really funny. So yeah, do check them out. They're really good. Yeah. Then there's also this another creator called Ben Ball, I believe. Okay, that's his name. And he also makes this amazing videos where he's a really great actor. He's made videos with a lot of big creators like Trent. Oh shit, I forgot Trent. Okay. But anyways, so yeah, he makes a lot of like this good videos. Recently he made this video about like every game show in 2000s, which was a really fun video. I really enjoyed that. So Ben Ball is amazing. You should definitely watch his stuff. Then another creator that I really liked this year was Mridul Chibar, as I've said before. Yeah, he makes a lot of feature films. He recently, like, he made a feature film on 2020, and currently he's working on another feature. So yeah, he's still battling it out, and he's dealing with a lot of problems, but he's still going on. So stay strong, brother. But yeah, do give him love. He goes by Unmovied. Yeah, another creator that I really liked this year was my good friend Ashin Josh. As I said before, he's a filmmaker from Kerala in India, and he's been making a lot of good films this year. This year he had the series of he directed like a bunch of like monologues. So yeah, that's what he did this year. Like, it was pretty good. He had like a few great films also this year. I think Frequency was also released this year. I will link it down in the comments. Like those films are like really insightful and like quirky, and I really enjoyed it. Okay. Another creator that I really also liked this year was Twist Visuals. My friend Rizwan. He is an amazing filmmaker from Hong Kong. He has been at this thing, like filmmaking, for a long time. He has made lots of films since I think he was, I'm not sure, 13, 14. So yeah, it's really cool to see him make a lot of films. You know, he's really passionate. I really like his he also gives a lot of advice on his channel, so that's pretty good. He's made a film called Fakir, and yeah, it's also free on YouTube, so do check it out. And the creator I also liked this year was Trent Lensarsky, if that's his the right pronunciation. I also enjoyed his content. It's very very wholesome, very calming, you know. So yeah, it just soothes my day. It just calms my day. His voice is really nice. Another creator that I really liked this year was Holly Hargraves. Hargraves. Okay. But yeah, Holly is a filmmaker from Australia, and she is amazing at making films. She has a lot of films, short films, who have crossed millions of views on YouTube, and yeah, she's a very fun personality. So yeah, and I think she's one of the, and usually in folk filmmakers there's a lot of there aren't a lot of female representatives, so I'm really glad that she's a female director in so many of guys. So yeah, it's good. So yeah, she's great. I really like her videos. Yeah, and I really want to give a special shout out to a creator I enjoyed in 2020 and 2021. Her name is Raiza Aslam. Yeah, Raiza Aslam. So yeah, she's a filmmaker, and she really makes this really beautiful vlogs, and yeah, it's very soothing and very therapeutic. And recently she has been diagnosed with cancer, and yeah, I saw her video on it and it kind of broke my heart, but she's powering through and she is a warrior, and I really wish that whoever's watching this gives her all the support and love, because she is a very strong person and an amazing creator. So yeah, those are all the creators that I've watched this year. Okay, so now that we have all talked about all the creators that I really like this year, I just want to give a personal message to all the people who are watching this and have gone through a bad 2021. It's hard, you know, actually. I know sometimes it's very easier said than done by saying that, oh, there's always a silver lining, but sometimes, yeah, not everything is a lesson. Sometimes you just lose, or sometimes things just suck. So yeah, it's completely normal. But if you had like a bad year, I just want to say like things will get better, man. And you have survived for so long in 2021, and yeah, you're definitely gonna come through this learning so much, you know, and your toughest years are the years that you learn so much, and it'll make you a better person. And yeah, and one more thing is that you're not the only one who's struggling. And I know, like, I've also had this feeling, you know, that I always feel like, oh, I'm the only one struggling and others are not. But I like dig a little deeper other than the Instagram stories and the reels, and you realize everyone is dealing with some kind of problems, you know. And it's hard for everyone, you know. Some might have like lesser problems, but yeah, some people might have like a little less on their plate, and some people might have a little more on their plate in terms of problems. But yeah, it is hard. Everyone's struggling, and everyone's trying to, like, you know, do the best for themselves and their families. And yeah, and as I said, like 2021, like we've lost a lot of things. Like, yeah, you lost all of ones, and a lot of bad things has happened this year. But all I want to say is, like, it's okay, man. You're gonna pull through this. You know, I believe in you. And just be like kind to others, and remember to always keep the people who supported you close to you, because what's the point of happiness if you can't share it with others, right? So yeah, just be kind to others, because you never know what they're going through. And remember to tell I love you to the people who you love. So yeah, I will end this now. Once again, I just want to thank all my subscribers and my viewers who watched me make some random shit on the internet. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I really appreciate it. And I love you all.